welcome back to another episode in the Tennessee Titans franchise. Week 7 action today against the Houston Texans. It's going to be an away game at Energy Stadium. And I mean, we just played the Texans, which is why I will not be going into depth today about who they are and who the players are. We're just going to be checking key inactives. I think that should help us. We've got a weird week setup here. Texans at home, Jags at home, Texans away, Jags away. Interesting. Then the Rams, then bye week, and then we can rest up a little bit. But still, the end of the season rush will be interesting as well. But for now, we're just going to be going week by week, looking forward, taking this slow, really enjoying this at the moment. Something that I was looking at were the players that were up for negotiations. Andre Dillard was one of those that I did look at last week and was kind of thinking to myself, what do I do with this dude? Because I don't want to give him a new deal. He's a backup player, so basically we could just trade him on and bring in somebody else and just get some value for him. The problem is the only offer we're getting here is Micah Hyde and a 7th rounder for 2027, and that is no setup that I even find remotely interesting. What we could do, because obviously they are interested in Andre Dillard, I'm not interested in Micah Hyde. So we could go to counter offer and just check out if there's anybody on the Bills roster that is even remotely interesting to us that we could kind of think about bring in just get something in terms of value here. They do have fantastic players here. Really interesting setup here on the offensive weapon side, especially this dude here. Man, Quinton Morris, tight end, start of trade with 69 overall. This is interesting, but okay. Patrick Paul on left tackle, 23. I mean, actually, I could see us going for this dude here. Why not just take a younger player here for that position? He's not that horrible. And, you know, slotting him behind Joe Alt, he could probably develop quite nicely because Joe Alt has that locked down. So let's just see what happens if we go for this trade here, all right? There we go. And keep up. All right, so the deal is done. And we send away Andre Dillard. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Because they only have one left tackle. That's a young player, 70 rated, and they need an experienced player. Plus, he's a scheme fit. That is why Andre Dillard is worth a 7th rounder. And this Paul dude. So there we go. We make a positional trade on the same position. That is actually quite nice. I do appreciate trades like this. Just going to be checking out the player because I do think that it's one of those kind of bugged players from the draft bug. Joe Alt and Patrick Paul here. Let's just take a look at this dude here. Yeah, obviously, I'm going to be editing him really quickly. Here we are. Meet Patrick Paul, 6'7", 315 pounds, 23 years of age, 1 year experience out of Houston, so one can say a native if you want to take it with a twinkle in the eye. 91 strength, that is really nice. I actually didn't really check out the stats too much. I just thought that the setup would be a pretty good one here. Plus, he doesn't have too much of an injury rating here. So we now have a left tackle player that is kind of just a good backup for Joe Alt here, who of course has the position locked down, but he's not far behind in age, so he can keep growing here. And I would say that the left tackle position is pretty much set at the moment. Skoronski is here. Here, of course, Dylan McMahon is coming along very nicely. I'm really thinking of what to do with Aaron Brewer at the moment. Graham Barton, we also got that set. Nicholas Petit-Frere out injured, but Brewer is slotting in here. Are there any other positional players where I think, well, we could do something here? I mean, Josh Pascal, yeah, it's a similar thing. If we have an injury, we can sort of replace it pretty easily. Apart from that, there are not a lot of positions where I am not really happy. Michael Hoyt, well, this is another one. Probably this one here. Because, yes, a backup player is always good, but I'd rather have a mentor to help along Glenn Sprinkle. So, this is the time. Michael Hoyt, you will get a trade away now. We're going to see if we get any offers. And we get a wide receiver, 24-year-old wide receiver. We get a 5th round pick, a 7th round pick, and another 7th round pick. And I think we are going to accept that and just add Malik Benson to our practice squad. I don't really see that not working out well. On the other hand, I'm not really sure if we actually need a player here. So we might as well just... oh no, we have to take it because otherwise they're going to go over the player counts. So there we go. Done deal. All right, Michael Hoyt, we get a good deal actually. We get a lot of picks here. 27, 26, 27. Don't really care too much about those. But we need a new player now here at the left outside linebacker position. Wide receivers. Where is that dude? Malik Benson here. Future starter. Not looking too shabby, to be honest, actually. His speed is looking capable. But we're going to move him to the practice squad, of course. And now I'm just going to be bringing in a left outside linebacking mentor here from the free agents pool. This is time well spent, guys. Time well spent. All right, let's take a look here at the left outside linebacking veterans here. Now we could use... I want to bring in a lower rated one, of course, because I don't want to always have to reshuffle here. So Shaquille Barrett, 75. Bud Dupree here would be an interesting choice. Dylan Cole. There's actually not too many players that have a mentor tag at the moment. Well, actually, it's only 2. All right. It is Shaquille Barrett or Bud Dupree. I'm going to be using Bud Dupree, of course. On the other hand, Shaquille Barrett would also be quite serviceable if we need him. He has the same overall as Michael Hoyt had. So let's bring in Shaquille Barrett. There we go. Kaboom. Yes, we want to sign the player. Alrighty. I think we just have to fix up the practice, not the practice squad, but the depth chart again. I will be doing that pretty quickly off camera. For now, I'm just going to be going into the weekly strategy, and here we go. How do we do that? Defend the short pass. That has to be the way we approach this game. Shaquille Barrett is dead tired, but I don't really care about that. Doesn't matter. Backups on right edge. Here we're going to be going with a starter, of course. Why not? Mid linebacker works for me. Right outside linebacker. Let's go with the backups as well. The splits for the cornerbacks and Knox and Styles should get as much help as they can. Defensive game plan. Offensive focus. Again, we're going to be running it and adjusting as we go along. 100%, so full pad training. Everybody's here except for Nicholas Petit-Frere. Treylon Burks also is back again. That is gigantically huge. Can't really say how happy that makes me. This is really, really great. And I think I'm actually pretty happy with everything that's going on here. Team profile time. Let's go. Let's go sack the QB 5 times. Is that realistic? I don't know, but we're going to go for it. I really want to try to get this. We're going to try 300 yards. And again, no sacks allowed. Easy 8 points if we can get them. Holy, if we can get them. All right, so no injuries in training. That is, of course, always great. We're going to upgrade our players now. Only 2. Joe Alt gets an upgrade. Scheme fit. And he's a scheme fit. Yay. And a freaking hooray as well. So there we go. Joe Alt and Glenn Sprinkle here, who gets an additional point to being a speed rusher. How much? Oh, 67 downs only. Oh, that is not fantastic. Not fantastic. I would like him to get way, way more. Let's just spend some points on staff here. And then I think we've seen enough menus and we're going to head over to take care of the gameplay, of course. Break sack here for the QB. We can always use that. And yeah, with that said, guys, we are ready to head into the game now. And we're going to be starting the game immediately. Here we go. Energy Stadium, home of the Houston Texans. One of our favorite rivals, I'd say. Tankdale, wide receiver number 13, last week, 125 yards, 7 receptions, 2 touchdowns. Wow, good game for him. Speaking of good games, Will Levis has had quite a few here. I'm very happy with this performance. And I'm pretty happy with all of the team, actually. Here we go. Coming out in the away uniform, of course. We have the addition of 2 new players to welcome here on this team. One is the left tackle backup Paul, and the other is Shaquille Barrett, left outside linebacker. Apart from that, I don't really see the need to change too much about this team. I'm just kind of trying to get players off the team that won't really help us that much. Backup players. I'm not trying to get rid of starters here, but if I can find a good solution, then we're going to do that. Bobby Tree is here. He is the kick returner. Of course, and there we go. We're going to start at the 19, so we didn't really get that far out, but all right, got to take that as it is. Halfback inside zone, a left-hand side run here. Do we run straight into these dudes? We're going to go for it. Tyjae Spears, how far can we go? We go all the way outside. A first down and then some. Great run. Tyjae Spears, 19 yards, and that's why he's my starter. Blankenship here once more. We just played the Texans, so we do know them pretty well. The last game was a very tight one, and it was a home game, so who knows how this one will end. Ooh, hard hitting here. 2 rushes, 25 yards, 6 yards on this pickup. Not really getting that much out of this. And Treylon Burks is back. I've got all my offensive weapons back. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, guys. I can't even tell you. There we go. Noah Clancy here. Ooh, almost getting past that player. Number 34 was in. I gave Noah Clancy a new helmet because the other one was looking so stupid. Levis can here. That's what he's indicating. Gonna go with the dagger. I made a few changes also. Antwane Willis is my slot wide receiver here. He did really well in the absence of all the others. So I do want to give him the benefit of the doubt here. And there we go. Okonkwo going up really far here. Well done. Up to the 16-yard line. The big tight end. Great job. Really great job. Will Levis finding the target here. And the offensive line holding fast. This is nice. Number 5. Jaelyn Peter gets him out of bounds there. And here we go. I can't really remember. Was it against the Texans that we had to hit those 300 yards? Can't remember. But it was rough. It was a rough game. Here we go. Oh, broken up very quickly by Jaelyn Peter. I kind of felt like Okonkwo was ahead. Should have had a good grip on the ball, but yeah, not happening. So here we go. Certainly not going to go with Okonkwo. I need Wills, I need Rodgers. One of these dudes is going to... Yikes, man. Ball comes out. And again, Petra. You bastard. You bastard. Sometimes I sound like a pirate, is what my daughters tell me. When I'm playing football, at least. Chig Okonkwo and Treylon Burks. There we go. All right. 4th and 4. Rough going forward. Injury timeout here. Barton goes out. Number 92. Goes down a dark tunnel. Don't go into the light, my man. Don't go into the light. Here we go. Evan McPherson. And clickety-click. Kaboom. And we're in. Thomas Booker the 4th with an injury. Luckily, not a player of ours. Here we go. Come on, defense. Defense stops CJ Stroud. Gigantic accomplishment here. Oh, it's good to have all of my players back. It really is. Going around the edge here. Number 34, always there on the edge. That's Gilmore. All right. Stephon Gilmore, of course. The veteran corner. Spears. Let's go with Spears here. Yeah, that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That was a really dumb screen. Did not work. And I don't know how anybody expected that to work. Spears not finding the space here. And now let's go off towards the left-hand side here. As we kind of break through. All right. Number 32. Doing well. Take it over as my running back, number 1. I was kind of skeptical at first, though. I mean, I did know what he could do. Oh, tried to run away towards the left-hand side. That didn't work. First quarter does come to an end here. Texans limited in the passing department. Our secondary is pretty good. I like them. I really feel like they are doing very well. Burks here on the square route. I love that one. Let's try get him. Okonkwo is more or less a safety dude. And Okonkwo would have been free. 38, that's Blankenship. Red zone halfback scissors. I'd like to get into their half at least, so we can attempt a field goal. Wow. Throw out a sack, out of reach, that's a flag. All right, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take this. I mean, I don't think that... Well, what is this? Timeout called? What for? What for, pray tell me? Are they challenging this? All right, that was weird, but whatevs. Burks and Rodgers have the routes here. Yikes! And that could have been a pick. Under pressure, swatted away even. Wait up, is this Malik? Willis? Bruce shoulder will return soon. I didn't even get that. I didn't even notice. Okay, so Malik Willis will have to take over now. We're gonna go with the mesh spot. We need some safe plays for my backup quarterback. Okonkwo or Phillips are the players that we can go with here. And there we go. Well done. 1 out of 2, 15 yards. A bruised shoulder for Malik Willis, for Will Levis. This is a growing concern actually, because we keep picking up injuries with Levis. Oh, he kind of jumped for that one. 2nd and 10. Couldn't hold on though. Let's go with the dagger. Antwane Wells has the nicest route here, but I think Okonkwo will have to be the dude to go with. Injury timeout, Josh Allen. Number 39, man. Blankenship is freaking everywhere. And that was to Odo. Okay. Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's stay focused here. Beautifully done by Antwane Wells. And it's not Antwane Wells, it's Treylon Burks. I'm so happy you're back. I am so happy you're back, man. It's just my safest catcher. I can really hit him with almost anything. And I'm pretty sure that he'll hold on to the ball. Alright, let's go with the mesh spot here. 2nd quarter. Rodgers or Clancy. Okonkwo on the turn route. Nice. Clancy does well here. On the turn. Next up, what do we do? Let's try a Y corner. Antwane Wells with a sort of a delayed run towards the middle here. Yep. I kinda played myself with that one. Alright, let's set up the double slants here. But we are gonna go. We have something good here. Just a quick reshuffle. I'm gonna try and get Chris McAdams going here. And I can see Will Levis is back, and this is Chris McAdams running into the end zone. It was opening up beautifully. The audible was perfect. It was freaking perfect. And the small dude is mauled by everybody. The rookie that we picked. Just getting in there. A really big opening, actually. Miles Jack lunging after him, number 37. Come on, defense. And they strike back. All right, so they do get the first touchdown here. We're going to go with the verticals. Will Levis is back. Small injury scare. I'm going to go with this one here. Treylon Burks stepping across the line. A lot of power here. 1 minute 17. Come on, get up, man. Gonna go with Amari Rodgers here, unless I see Okonkwo going perfectly. Amari Rodgers getting a first down. No problems whatsoever. Let's go with another vertical run now. Okonkwo might get the good route here. We're going to see what happens. And it's out of reach. No! He was free. He was free. The route was open. Well, that would have been a good one. Let's see. Can we get this one? All right. Let's just flip it real quick here. Let's hit him in the back as much as we can. Aggressive catch is not happening. I know this is a little bit of a Hail Mary throwing situation here. Let's go with this one here. Amari Rodgers, let's give some rest up to the other players here. A lot of tired bodies on the field. Well done. All right, timeout called. We've got 2 more in this first half. And I fully intend to call them, by the way. 10 and 7. Timeout called. Verticals. Who is tired? All right, everybody rested up. Okonkwo should be able to get through. I'd like to get to the 30, and then we're going to go for a field goal. All right, I'm going to take that, by the way. We get to the 10-yard line, 11 seconds on the clock. And Chig Okonkwo shows why he fully deserved that superstar. He's kind of dancing without a ball right there, which is scary, spooky, weird, and everything at the same time. Wells Okonkwo on the opposing routes, got Burks on the far end, and Rodgers. I think I'm going to go with one of the cross runners. Taken down. And we're ticking down. I think I have to take a field goal. We're 3 yards out. I mean, I could go with one final... How many seconds do I have? 5 seconds. Nah, it's not enough. Let's take the points here. Let's go for a field goal. I could try just being aggressive here and grabbing a touchdown via maybe a mesh spot could work here too. But if I do that, I'm not really sure. If we get it done, we get stopped at the 1 yard line, everything drops and we don't have any points. So I'd rather grab him and just keep on collecting some points here. It is an away game, mind you. All right, so, number 37, Jack getting through here, 2 yards. I thought I was gonna be through. It really felt like it. It really felt like getting free here. Kyle Phillips towards the right hand side. That's my aim. That is my aim here. I mean, Okonkwo, if he gets free, why not? 3rd and 1, 10 and 16 today, 135 yards. Will Levis. Today's doing a little bit better. Tyjae Spears right hand side run. What's the game day factor? Kicking meter moves slower. All right. I will take that gladly. Wow, taken down. Just reached across the D tackle. Number 90. All right, some discussions happening. Mesh spot time in the 3rd quarter. 33-yard line, 2 minutes 10. And everybody seems to be pretty fit here. Holding on. Oh, we can't get past the player that was on the ground. Number 3. Chig Okonkwo. Close play action cross next up. I just love those. Amari Rodgers has a good route, actually. I mean, Burks, I don't think he'll get there. But we'll see. There we go. Amari Rodgers has the best route, actually. And let's go with the swagger. What is he going to do? Is he... I don't know what this is. He's kind of looking in there. Safety belt. Now jumping on the spot. Oh, this is all at once. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But then again, he was just hit by 3 big dudes. So I can kind of understand his confusion. Tyjae Spears going around the left side. I hardly ever get those. Hardly ever. Look at that. Antwane Wells. I really like this man. I really like this. He is extremely good. He's extremely solid, especially in the catching department. Better than I would have given him, actually. Yikes! And push down. Amari Rodgers with an injury, 3rd and 1. No, 3rd and inches, actually. I felt like we could have got that one, actually. Rodgers out with an injury. The fullback dive, Josh Whyle would be an option, but I'm going to go with Spears. And just get that first down there. There we go. A lot of shoving, but it's 1st and 10. And every time he just stays down, I'm like, yikes. Bruce Sternum, alright. Let's hope it's nothing bad. Don't want to miss him again for 4 games or a few weeks. That sucked. This is Clancy going forward. Well done. 2nd and 2. This is the tight end that we drafted. And we're really doing well here in the passing department. CJ Stroud, pretty limited, it seems. Alright, so the Texans are a team where we have to be focused. We really have to be focused. We have to use our chances. And we also always need a little bit of luck. That is really badly overthrown. I don't even know what Willis means here. Play action tight end seam. Not sure about this one. Let's go with the close play action cross. Again, the short route is it. 3rd and 2. We should be able to get it. Clancy. Maybe Phillips if he does get free. Wow. Did you see that? A lunging grab here. And holding onto the ball on the 7-yard line. I did go for a safe catch actually. But I did not expect him to really jump for it. So what is this here? Number 97. Discussions. Kyle Phillips kind of shaking his head going, yeah, I did that. Take a look at this one here. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. That has to be the pickup of the day. I don't care what happens after this. That has to be the pickup of the day. Verticals. Here we go. Treylon Burks. 2-yard line is where we are stopped at. 2nd and goal. All right. Let's go with a quick slant here. Set up this one here. Looking for Thomas. Or do we go for a zone weak just straight ahead? I think a quick slant might be a better solution here. Snap time. Pass. Oh, and stopped at the 1. And Logan Thomas out with an injury after his 1 catch going for a yard. Interesting situation here. Halfback zone weak. Which play do I like? I want to have the curved inside zone. Where is it? Show me the curved inside zone. Fullback dive. Just going completely into the opposite direction. But Josh Whyle should be able to pick this up. And push. And he gets in. Well done. The former tight end does well as a fullback here. Number 81. And didn't really expect this to go well. But I kind of just kept my fingers crossed. Kept my toes crossed, by the way, as well. Wow. Pushing number 90 out of the way. Woof. Nobody's stopping him on his way. A man on a mission. And Will Levis. I can't really say if that body language was relief or frustration, but whatever. So let's just keep going here. We're gonna go the dagger. Chig Okonkwo. I want to get the clock running. So there we go, and we're gonna steer it inside to get the clock running. And of course, they go for a timeout. No big surprise there. And now we're gonna do the same thing into the other direction. Let's hope it works again. Got a lot of space there. There we go. Straight ahead. Kind of avoiding the outside. And did I step outside? I'm not sure if I did. I think I did. All right. Tyjae Spears. Let's go for a run to get that clock running. And make him use up. Woo! Ah, ee, ah, ooh. I saw the opening. And I kind of knew that I was not going to get through. Crud. All right. Graham Barton. Let's please clear a path here. Yikes. All right. Off to the left. No! And we stumble across the player on the floor. That is so stupid. 3rd and 9. I would have been away. That would have been away. They could only have watched me in despair. They would never have caught me. All right, Chig Okonkwo, off we go. Let us go here. Catching and pushed. Number 5, Jaelyn Petrie. And the clock is ticking down. 4th and 3. Basically, what do we do? A 55-yard field goal with 20 seconds to go. I think that feels just about right. I don't think we'll bridge those 3 yards. We could go for a short pass attempt. But then again, do I really want that? I'm also loving that I'm keeping the long arc. There we go. Perfectly timed. Evan McPherson. And a 55-yarder is more than doable for him. I know that. And there we go. Almost roughing the kicker, by the way. But we're going to take it. 24 versus 14. And there we go. We win this away game against the Texans. Pretty happy about that. Texans coach, not so much. Not so much. But Will Levis, very happy. Josh Whyle really contributed very well here. What a good game this was today. Alright, here we go. Will Levis did pick up an injury, so he had to give a few snaps to Malik. Willis didn't even notice that he was on the pitch. We get 100.2, no touchdowns. That's easier. Stroud did get a touchdown pass, so that's okay. But we get 236 yards, 74% completion rate. Good game today. Very happy with this one. On the rushing side, we didn't get a lot done. We did get Chris McAdams and Josh Whyle to score touchdowns. That was good. On the receiving side, Chig Okonkwo again. Such a great player. So good. He's improved so much. Really crazy good. 142 yards. We've got Amari Rodgers here, 44-yarder. And one drop. Chigo dropped it twice. Treylon Burks, no drops. Noah Clancy. And just really a lot of players chipping in here. Antwane Wells with that one drop. But again, I like what he's doing. Looking at the defense, Jaelyn Petrie, I just felt like he was everywhere. Yeah, Reed Blankenship and Jaelyn Petrie both were really, really nasty to play against. Josh Allen, Stephon Gilmore. No sacks today, so that's good. We get 8 points. Jeffrey Simmons sacked CJ Stroud once. No interceptions today. And again, 3 out of 3 field goal attempts for Evan McPherson. And there we go. Just like that, it is 7-0 in week 7. 24 and 14. What a good game it was. I'm really happy with this one here. I'm also really happy with what we're doing with the team currently. There's no crazy trades going on. But we're just kind of, keeping the team at the same level and at the same time just improving certain areas that were that were kind of pain points, Bringing in a young player here is just going to help us if Joe Alt is out injured, so that is certainly just going to be helpful. Plus, we've got a young player that we can use all across the line here. I've got mentors everywhere else here. Dylan Redundancy in a similar situation. Graham Barton here is only a backup. Nicholas Petit-Frere will be back, and then we just have a very solid setup here. Also like what Dylan McMahon is doing at the moment. Chig Okonkwo so good on the tight end. All of the wide receivers are back. The running backs are just working quite well. And on defense, we brought in 3 new faces here. Sonny Styles in the draft, Sprinkle and Knox out of trades. And I'm actually not really questioning any of these. I'm pretty happy with both of them. All I want to do is just reveal their dev trades, to be honest. And apart from that, I do feel like we have a very good setup. On most positions, we could pretty quickly backfill with players that we have waiting in the stands, in the lines, basically. So very happy with where the team is right now. I might go for a last-second trade. I don't have an idea where and who and why, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, gotta say thank you. I really enjoyed this game. I'm really enjoying this season. It is really so surprising at how well this team is doing, but it's so much fun just using these homegrown players. It really is. And yeah, gotta thank you guys for making this journey special, because that is why it is special. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. Drop me a like and subscribe. That just means a lot to me. You guys, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for each and every one of you out there. And as always, see you next time.